Here's the trapper. Jilana, come now.
We had a sound cub about a week ago hanging around, but other than that, they usually just walk.
This is a nice cabin.
This is a nice calf.
There's a whole setup inside.
Oh, really? Nice. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah.
Is it short because it was just built short, or was it people like this?
No, no, no. Wow. No, no, don't go inside. Don't.
Okay.
Wow, that's a nice setup. Yep. There's a cabin. Don't go inside.
Why?
No, no.
Because there's bears in there.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I see a bear track and I stepped on it.
Alright.
I stepped a bear track. Oh, there's moss on the house.
Yeah. That's really nice.
Yeah, I like it. How do they grow in a house?
They put seeding. Ask Jennifer.
Alright, so this structure right back here, this is called the cache. This is where you store food, fur, extra supplies, anything you don't want animals getting into. Out a little door, take away the ladder. You'd really have tin running up and down.
No, no.
That's gonna prevent animals from climbing up there.
No.
So, you would not have the cache directly next to the cabin. You wouldn't have trays around the cache. You really wouldn't even have those cross braces on the cache. We added them to keep more leaning. But porcupines, squirrels, bears, anything and be able to get to food source. Now, you are more than welcome to check out the trapper's cabin. If you go in, there's a very low door. About a foot tall. Very few low doors to keep it. Everything about this cabin really is nice.
Wow. Big claws.
That's like a coyote pot too. I think that's a coyote
I saw a
pot, or
sled
fox.
back there. Sled.
Okay, let's go check it.
That low door, hot air rises, and you open the door 10 below, all the hot air goes rushing out except the stuff trapped at the top. You notice how that door opens outward? That's for bears. When bears try to break into things, they push. So you can't just push the door right on in. A lot of older trapper cabins will have spikes and nails, lining the doors and windows from bears and pushing on them. Now, trapping is still legal in Alaska. One of the traps you cannot use is this bear trap with the teeth on it. Oh, careful.
Joanna's not yours.
So you know, putting all my weight on it. I am barely moving at all. It's very powerful and very humane. If I got caught in there, I'd break an ankle. Animals that got caught in there were known to gnaw off their own legs to get out. So it's no longer allowed to be used. Yep. Now I'm going to talk about some of the animals we have in this area of Alaska. If the furs are not your thing, I totally get it. At the very least, keep your head inside the trapper's cabin. It's really neat. But for those of you who want to learn more about animals, come on over. Now I have two different members of the weasel family here. This is a pine marten and this is a mink. If you come up and check out the fur, you'll feel that there's a difference in it, and that's just because of the area that they're hunting. Martens are climbers. They're climbing trees, raiding nests, killing birds, and mink are swimmers. They're swimming in creeks and ponds, going after fish and aquatic birds. Pine marten is what people trap even nowadays because when it's made into fur, the fur is called sable. So the really nice fur coats are made out of marten. Come on, check it out. Yeah. They are real. So, got some more black bears around here. Black bear meat is good to eat. Mostly they're vegetarians. They're eating berries and grasses, so their meat tastes pretty sweet.
Oh.
Now that the fish have started to run, they're going to start to feed on that salmon. Their meat takes on that fishy flavor. And that's why you don't want to eat grizzly or even moose, dead moose, fish, garbage. Their meat overall is pretty rotten. You have to be very, very careful when you're cooking bear meat. You can get trichinosis from it if you don't cook it all the way through. That's the same thing you can get from uncured pork. Some coyotes or coyotes, definitely smaller than wolves. Wolves in this area at about 2 to 3 times the size, but you're more likely to see coyotes. They're one of the most adaptable animals we have in North America. You have them in downtown LA. You have them up here in Talkeetna, Alaska. They'll thrive pretty much everywhere. You can come check them out. It's okay. So these are the beaver furs that I was talking about. Now, you'll notice compared to the other ones, they look a little bit different. The other ones are whole. You'd pass them off to the furrier. The furrier does whatever they want with them, but with the beaver, you're trying to get as much fur as possible out of it. So you're actually stretching it while you tan it. Now, beaver hats and gloves, people still use them today because they are so efficient. Once it gets 10 below or colder, that's when you see people start to bring those out. If you have a beaver hat or like a ruff around your face, you want to keep this coarse outer guard hair because it protects against the frost. And this one right over here, this is our big Alaska cat. It's the lynx. They're beautiful. They have absolutely massive paws. They get about twice that size when they step down. It helps act as a snowshoe to walk across the top of the snow. If you come up and check out the furs, we haven't altered them. The claws are very sharp. And if you have like a hand cream on, like a nice scented lotion, I ask that you look with your eyes and not your hands because it gets onto the fur and it's going to destroy the quality. But we got a couple minutes. Check everything out. Ask pictures or ask questions. Take pictures. I'm going to get maybe a short person's help to get some more furs out of the cabin. Awesome. Come on.